15 years of parties. Who do you think went through there? Everybody. They went through there. Now, does it mean they're all listed in trafficking? No, but they saw stuff.
Leonardo DiCaprio, the golden kid of Hollywood, may not be as free of controversy as we previously believed. What's happening is that old pictures of Leo and Diddy hanging out at some of Diddy's private parties from the late 1990s and early 2000s have turned up. We are referring to those fabled white parties where a who's who of Hollywood would congregate. However, with Diddy now being charged with major offences, people are beginning to question what actually happened at those gatherings and why Leonardo seemed to have drifted apart from Diddy over time.
Don't want me to throw the parties no more, but we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on bringing people together from all walks of life. You gonna hear about my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
Now to provide you with some history, Diddy has long been famous for throwing lavish parties. However, new accusations provide a very different image. He is charged with organising these purported events when ladies are reportedly filmed against their will. Pictures of Leonardo at one of Diddy's Hamptons parties have surfaced, showing him to be relaxed and having a good time with a graced. But with Diddy's mounting legal issues, many are now questioning whether those parties were actually more lavish than they first appeared. The crucial query is, was Leonardo aware of what was going on behind the scenes? And why, after all those years, did he suddenly quit seeing Diddy? Insiders claim that Leo hasn't communicated to Diddy in years, and that he is unrelated to the accusations made against him. However, that hasn't prevented this argument, particularly in light of Diddy's previous admission that Leo was the top invitee for his white party. Let's examine Leonardo DiCaprio's relationship with Diddy in more detail now. Leo was well known in the late 1990s and early 2000s for his Wolfpack gang, a group of young Hollywood stars who loved the nightlife and throwing big parties. Leo and Diddy grew close during this period, and Leo was now frequently spotted at Diddy's renowned white parties. If these gatherings are unfamiliar to you, think all-white dress codes, celebrity-filled guest lists, and, as we now know, potentially some darker secrets concealed under the glitz. Actually, a certain 1998 image of Leonardo at Diddy's East Hampton home has de-ised. Leo is seen having fun, smoking, and laughing while sporting a carefree white attire. This was just another celebrity party, and it happened long before any accusations against Diddy became public. However, this picture now has a whole different meaning in light of Diddy's recent arrest and the unsettling allegations about what actually happened at these parties. People are beginning to wonder if there was anything more sinister going on at these gatherings, or if it was just innocent fun. The phrase has been bandied about a lot lately. It alludes to allegations made by certain witnesses that during Diddy's parties, ladies were coerced into performing private actions and even had their images captured without their permission. Then, according to rumors, Diddy would use these recordings for bull. It's an astonishing allegation that has clouded the reputation of Leonardo DiCaprio and everyone else who was associated with him at the time. Although there isn't any proof that Leonardo was part in any of these events, and people close to him claim that he has never attended a bull, it does raise the question of what he might have seen or heard at the time. It's also understandable that people are researching the past and seeking for links in light of Diddy's arrest and the revelation of these accusations.
I don't know if guys have noticed this, like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so if you don't have any, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
So what is Diddy dealing with right now? It is, after all, quite serious. Among other things, he is accused of coercion, trafficking, and racketeering. According to federal authorities, he oversaw the Comms Enterprise, a criminal organization that also planned various scams. The indictment suggested that this was more than a mishandled party scene. It was a well-run operation in which women were purportedly seduced and then taken advantage of. Furthermore, it wasn't a one-time event. The accusations reveal a decades-long pattern of behavior. Diddy's past parties and the guests who attended them have been the subject of an FBI investigation. They are attempting to determine the exact depth of this rabbit hole. Although no further celebrities have been accused as of yet, there is a great deal of conjecture over who else could become entangled in this probe. These weren't exactly low-key events, after all. Some of the most well-known figures in the entertainment business are frequent attendees of these events. This is where things become really fascinating, though. Leo and Diddy, according to some insiders, haven't spoken in years. It is said that he has been keeping his distance, possibly because he sensed something wasn't quite right. There are even rumors that Diddy threatened to reveal what he knew to Leo and made him keep silent. If that's the case, It explains why DiCaprio has said nothing at all about this controversy, even though he typically keeps a low profile. Let's consider this for a moment now. Among the most well-liked actors in Hollywood is Leonardo DiCaprio. He is well known for his environmental activism, and of course his amazing Hollywood career. Being involved in a scandal such as this is the last thing you would anticipate happening to him, so it would be really significant if Diddy had threatened him. Leo is the kind of person who is difficult to remove from your life, unless there is a very compelling cause. But after all these years, why would he remain quiet? Well, consider the effects this might have had on both his personal and professional lives. It could be harmful to even be connected to someone who is being accused of these kinds of crimes. Furthermore, it's probable that Leo believed that voicing his concerns would put him or his loved ones in risk if there was a genuine threat. It's a challenging situation, and you have to wonder what kind of strain he was maybe under. Not to mention, Leo has maintained a rather tidy image throughout his career. He is regarded as the person who has never truly been a part of any significant scandals. Thus, everything about this scenario is utterly unexpected. It's possible that he was trying to preserve his reputation if he knew something but remained silent, or it's possible that he was really unaware of the full scope of the situation. In any case, this circumstance has brought attention to a side of Hollywood that many people would prefer to ignore. It involves more than simply one person's deeds. It's a systemic issue that permits such behavior to continue undetected for an extended period of time. While Diddy is the center of attention at the moment, we can't help but speculate about other potential participants in similar actions. Which individual is at the top of that invitation list? Leonardo DiCaprio. As we can all see from this 2017 interview, Diddy said something that is currently causing quite a stir. Leonardo DiCaprio reportedly ranked first on his guest list for these opulent events. It appeared to be a compliment to Leo's celebrity status and their friendship at the time. However, in light of everything that has happened, people are beginning to question that assertion. It's as though someone has shone a light on those gatherings, and now everyone is curious about what was actually happening behind those white curtains. People are curious as to whether these gatherings had another goal in mind or were just harmless get-togethers. It's difficult to distinguish between the amusing and the terrifying when there are rumors of Dr. and Seek circulating. Diddy's remark that Leo is the first person on his guest list feels much more significant as a result of this. The list of famous people that showed up at these white parties is shocking, though. We are referring to individuals such as Mariah Carey, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and several others. For all these celebrities involved in that scene, what would it mean if the accusations against Diddy proved to be accurate? They might be pulled into the melee and made to answer to questions about their affiliations. There are a lot of linkages, which adds to the sense of complexity. It's possible that several of these celebrities were pals or perhaps business partners. How many more people could be involved in Diddy's affair? Then, this is why, for someone like Leonardo, who has always kept a clean public image, the situation is even more uncomfortable.
Ran away from Diddy because of the allegations, right? The spotlight he got on him. But remember when he had the other spotlight, everybody that was at his parties, everybody that was hanging out on, all of them was allegedly.
Let's now examine the public outcry and media response to this startling circumstance. Social media is a hive of activity as users discuss the newly discovered images of Leonardo DiCaprio at Diddy's parties. Many people are voicing their worries and wondering how a well-known actor like Leo could be a part of a scenario that is so contentious. Wow, according to a comment, DiCaprio, Jay-Z, and J-Lo have reportedly departed the country thus far. There won't be anyone left in Hollywood if this continues. DiCaprio is yet another person who went out late with Diddy. Everyone is aware of what is going to happen. Leo may very well be asked to testify or perhaps be involved in Diddy's trial given the current legal issues surrounding the singer. While it's important to bear in mind that attending a party does not automatically imply that you are participating in wrongdoing, Leonardo may have to face difficult questions regarding his time with Diddy if the FBI investigation drags on and his name keeps coming up. Just the association can make things more difficult for him. This debate may have a significant impact on the projects he has planned in the near future. If producers, directors, and fans feel he was aware of any illegal activity, they may want to re-evaluate their association with him. Then there's the matter of Leonardo remaining silent. Will he come out to clear his name, or will he keep his distance from the matter? He hasn't yet made any public remarks about his relationship with Diddy or the resurface images. Fans may question if he's opting to wait it out or if he's planning how to manage the media storm because of his quiet, which can say volumes. But what are your thoughts, guys? Is Leonardo really innocent in this whole situation, or did he know about Diddy's actions? Will he step up to protect his image, or will he stay in the background? I would like to know if he will maintain his reputation or stay out of the spotlight. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. I'd like to hear from you.